Oh my god! Wait. Oh my gosh, these are all the apps I downloaded when I was going through it last week. I thought these were all supposed to help, but I don't even think I used them for 10 minutes max. Kind of useless, kind of don't really work. Okay, well, I'm gonna delete them. Honestly, I feel like the worst part about these apps is they just aren't made for Gen Z. They're for millennials or boomers, and I'm sorry, that's just not gonna work. We're two completely different people, completely different generations, so I need a mental health app that's made for Gen Z. I think I'd actually use it then. But who knows, maybe one day. Just like her, ever feel like mental health apps just don't get you? They're either boring, super generic, or just another thing sitting on your phone collecting dust, taking up the very limited storage we have. Well, what if I told you there's something new and different, something actually made for Gen Z and not boomers or millennials? It's designed to fit your life, your vibe, and your mental health journey. Well, that's where Align comes in, a new and exciting mental health app. And you might be thinking to yourself, I've never heard of Align. Well, that's because it's not open to the public yet, but keep on listening, I'll get to that later. So first, let's go all the way back to where my idea to build Align came from. I'd say the root cause is probably because of the insanely large negative stigma around mental health. Did you know that according to the World Health Organization, 1 in 7 teens globally struggle with mental health issues? But here's the worst part. Over 60% of them never get help. Like, ever. Now you might be wondering, but why? Well, the reasons are that therapy is expensive. We're talking around $100 to $200 per session. Not a lot of people can afford that. And then mental health apps, like we just talked about, they're boring, impersonal, and you get tired of them after 3 hours. And then there's the stigma, that fear of getting judged for just wanting to get help. But with Align, that stigma doesn't have to be there. It's free, you don't have to ask anyone to get it, and extremely personal. Meaning nobody would know if you have Align downloaded unless you tell them yourselves. So you can't get judged or made fun of for wanting help, yet you can still access these mental health resources. So what exactly is Align? It's not just another mental health app. It's a platform to help you understand your emotions, balance your life, and actually stick around because it's engaging and fun. And I think this is that girl's phone from the beginning. She wants me to download Align for her, so I'll do that later. But for now, let me break down the core features that make Align a game changer. First of all, Align helps you improve your emotional awareness. What does this mean? Well, the app uses detailed mood tracking with in-depth analysis and visual aids where you can spot patterns in your mood, figure out what's triggering certain emotions, and even see connections between your emotions and habits like sleep, diet, and productivity. Now, before you think, oh, why does this matter? I'll tell you. Studies show that understanding your emotional patterns can lead to better decision-making and better mental health overall. According to research by the Journal of Behavioral Science, users who track their mood regularly saw a 27% improvement in managing negative emotions. That's a pretty big improvement. Our second core feature is promoting a better work-life balance. Align sends you smart reminders to remind you to take a break, hydrate, or step away from that endless study grind. Because I know we are all stressed out about exams, tests, and just about everything else school brings us. Based on your activity patterns, the app nudges you to go and recharge. Now again, before you start thinking to yourself, why this feature? I'll explain. Gen Z is all about the hustle, but burnout is real. A recent study by the American Psychological Association found that over 90% of Gen Z reported experiencing at least one symptom of stress the past year. That's an insane number, 90%? But Align helps with reducing that by encouraging focus and mindfulness, so to lower your stress levels. So why did we choose those two features as our core starting point? Well, we did our homework, quite literally. We're in the middle of conducting a survey with 200 plus students to better understand what mental health tools they need and what actually helps them. And take a guess, a wild guess. Yep, you got it. Emotional awareness and work-life balance are topping that list right now. Hence, why we decided to start our app with those two core features. Now you might be thinking, how is Align better than therapy or those other mental health apps? First off, therapy isn't bad. If you have access to it and you can afford it, go for it. But the reality is, therapy isn't accessible to a lot of people due to its high cost, the transportation you need to get to therapy, and a bunch of other factors. On the other hand, however, Align offers a no-cost, on-demand alternative that's always in your pocket. Compared to other apps, while a lot of mental health apps are one-size-fits-all, and that just doesn't work. Research shows that 74% of users abandon mental health apps within 10 days because they're just not engaging enough. This was taken by Behavioral Tech Insights. Align, on the other hand, keeps you engaged with personalized features and meaningful interactions. Oh, and did I mention customization? Yep, I did. You can choose the app's aesthetic to match your vibe, whether it's minimalistic, video game inspired, or cutesy and pink. Because let's face it, we are much more likely to use something if it looks good to us. And we're not just stopping here. We're constantly evolving. That survey with high school students, it's going to help us refine Align and add even more features that you guys actually want. Our mission is simple: to create a mental health app that actually works for Gen Z, the new generation, one that's fun, engaging, and helps you feel in control of your mental well-being. So what are you waiting for? Whether you're looking to understand your emotions better, beat burnout, or just vibe with an app that gets you, Align is here for that. Interested in downloading? Subscribe to my newsletter down in the bio to learn when it's dropping, because it's going to be pretty soon. And make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts on Align and mental health in general. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, mental health is so important. Oh right, I need to download Align for that girl. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!